Hello everybody and welcome back to this part of our series in which we're going to make the inside back cover for our album. So let me just show you what we're going to do. It's another pocket page using the brackets on the edge die, and there's a couple of photo mats inside and then just a couple of cutouts from the paper as well. So let me tell you what you need to build that page up. Let's just move that out of the way. Let's put it somewhere I can see it so I know what I'm following. Excuse my arm. Okay, so remembering that the page that we're building up is now wider than those that we've made using our paper bags or envelopes, you need to cut a piece of paper, piece of backing paper that is 5 inches by 8 3/4. If you haven't got a piece of paper that's that wide, don't worry, because you can add some extra embellishments just to cover up any shortfalls in the paper that you've got. So let me show you what we're going to do. So opening up our binder, mine doesn't want to sit very flat unfortunately, I'm not sure why. Okay, so we've got our paper. Before we stick the paper down, we need to make a pocket, and I've done this by using the bracket on the edge die, and I've cut a black piece of card that is 5 inches, which is the depth of our paper, by 3 inches wide out of the bracket. And then I've also cut the same shape out of the holly paper, same as the backing paper that we're going to use, but I've cut that 3/4 of an inch either end longer than the black card underneath. And then I've stuck the two together and folded the holly paper under the card. And then those tabs are going to fold under the backing paper before we stick it down onto the back of the binder, like that. And then that forms a pocket that's got no sticky tape either side, and we'll be able to take good sized photo mats. So let's just stick that down before we carry on. Just make sure that it's straight. I've moved it in as well from the edge of the paper. I don't want it to be butted right up to the edge. I'm just going to move it along a little bit more. She says, perhaps I'm not. What's sticking? Okay. Right. Let's just look at that. Okay, that's right. So I'm just going to stick that down with a little bit of tape. Where's the tape gone? And the scissors. Okay, so that's ready now for that paper to be stuck down. So let me just put some tape on with my ATG. Oh dear, we've run out of tape on the ATG. What's happened? Okay, so I've stuck that piece down with this pocket folded behind and caught in the ATG tape that I put behind there. I've forgotten to add my band here, and that goes underneath along there, so I would put that on before, if you're going to do the same as I've done, put that on before you put the pocket over the top. But anyway, I'm going to just stick this down. Just put some glue on the back, and I'm going to very carefully thread it through. Here, and stick that little bit down in a minute. So I'm just going to line it up, stick it down, and then I'm just going to stick that bit. Down like that. And that just gives a decorative edge to the page. Okay, then I put a photo mat over here, or a plaque, not really a photo mat, a plaque, and I've cut that out of my oblong scalloped X-cut dies, and then I cut one of the pictures out of the paper just to fit over the top there, and we're going to put some 3mm tape down the side of this plaque here, and then that will just stop anything from sliding all the way through that pocket. So I've put my tape on, and I've just put it down the two long sides of this plaque, and then I'm going to fit that part way over the paper and part way over the pocket, and just stick it down. And then just to finish off, I'm just going to add the cutout from the paper, and I must make sure I stick it on the right way up. So just a little bit more glue. Turn it over and stick it down. And that just finishes off the pocket. And then for the photo mats, all I did is 2 photo mats in this page, and they slide right under that pocket. So the sizes for those, let me just move that out of the way down there, are 6.5 by 4.5, and I cut 2 black backs. I cut 2 of my cream photo mounts at 6.25 by 4.25, and they go on there like that. And then I've slotted the corners for photos to be fitted in and inked around the edges of both of those. And then on the other side, I've got 2 pieces of paper from the collection, and then for one of them I've cut one of the postcards out of the collection and a photo mount for that to sit on, and then I stuck that down on the front of one of the larger photo mats. But you could leave it and have it separate, or just do your own thing. So let me just stick all of those together, and then we'll slot them into our page. And here they are, the finished photo mats. I've actually made 3, so there's one. And then the green one. And then the postcard I've just left with a black back, and that one fits in too. And that's it, that's that page finished. So all we've got left to do is the inside front cover, and then the cover, which we're going to do last. So I hope you've enjoyed that and look forward to seeing you in the next part of the series.